Hello internet friends. In this video we're continuing our work on the left elevator. There you can see I am clecoing the skeleton together, and then I'm going to finish dimpling the left elevator skins, and then I think at the very end I I dimple the elevator trim tray. So there's a servo that goes in the tray that attaches to the left wing skin and slash skeleton, right, where the servo lives, right. So the servo is connected to the trim tab, and that's what gives you trim. And if you're not familiar with airplanes, trim is basically moving the elevator up and down for you, so you don't have to hold it there. So if you didn't, when you want to go up, you pull back on the stick. That makes the elevator go up, right, which makes air push down on the horizontal stabilizer and makes the nose go up, right. Now, let's say you want to go up, right, and you're going fast. Well, the faster you're going, the more force it takes, and eventually you're going to overcome a human's ability to actually pull that surface. So what trim does is it exerts mechanical force on the elevator surface. So it's got a little tiny mini wing that sticks out farther than the elevator, and that creates lift drag. Now I'm trying to visualize it, which it creates force, right, that pushes up or down on that, and kind of keeps the elevator in place. And what that ends up doing is you have a neutral force on your stick or yoke or whatever your control mechanism is. Yeah, I can't believe I just talked about trim for 5 minutes. Maybe I should do my CFI. I'll dial it in first before I try that again. Anyway, as you can see here, using DRDT2 to dimple these skins. I've used a soldering iron to basically cut away the blue vinyl where the holes are that need to be dimpled. This is a common technique, kind of mixed on whether you should do it or not by bands builders, but I've already kind of realized I would scratch the crap out of the skin surfaces if I didn't have blue vinyl, either with tools or just the surface of the stuff that I put in. So I feel like I can be less gentle with these pieces with the blue vinyl on. So I'm already not the most gentle and kind of clumsy. So I'm going to keep the blue vinyl on, I think, for all the rest of the aluminum pieces that I have to deal with. Okay, so side project update. I did finally decide that I was going to recycle the crate that the fuselage came in into a table or a workbench. And, I just couldn't bring myself to cut it up and throw it away like I did last time. So here's a couple pictures. As you can see, I figured it'd be easier to build it upside down than flip it over and then rip off the sides of the crate. And then here's how this ended up. So I think it came out okay. It's definitely a big, giant, flat surface, probably big enough to build a fuselage on, but we'll see. First, I need to finish these elevators. In real time, I've pretty much finished the trim tab and the left elevator. I just need to prime the inside of the right elevator parts and then start riveting them together. I decided to do the elevators one at a time, left and right, because I figured if I did them both at the same time, I would mix up parts and that would be a disaster. So left elevator is pretty much done. The only thing left to do is I need to, per the plans, you need to put the foam ribs, trailing edge ribs, into both the trim tab and the elevators. And to do that, you need some tank sealant to act as an adhesive, at least per the plans. I've heard other people use other things, but I'm just going to do what the plans say because I'm not that creative, and I'm gonna follow Van's recommendation and not think outside the box there. And each tube of tank sealer is like 20 bucks, and so since one tube is more than enough to do all the surfaces I need to, I'm just gonna do them all at the same time and not waste money or materials. Anyway, hope everyone's week is going great. I didn't end up getting checked out in the Sport Cruiser this morning, so rescheduled for Thursday morning. Hopefully it happens. Looking forward to that and not being disappointed. Renting planes is a pain. I need to get this plane finished so I don't have to rent a plane anymore. Anyway, see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.